Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing visa interviews. These are interviews held at U.S. embassies and consulates abroad. We are going to be doing this from a standpoint that specifically looks at the U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok, but this information can be used in a sort of more general sense for those who are watching this video. These are good sort of rules of thumb, if you will. But a lot of folks ask me, what should I take to interview? And we frequently assist clients with providing that information. But a question that doesn't really come up that can cause problems at the interview, because oftentimes we find the applicants are going alone and they may not have assistance of someone that's there with them, or for various and sundry reasons, just the facilities of the embassy may not allow them to deal with things that are brought in that are prohibited items that they then need to deal with before they can even get into their interview. So the U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok actually put this up the other day on their Twitter feed. We're going to go ahead and throw this up there. It says prohibited items, any food items, liquid and gels, e-cigarettes, cigarettes, cigars, matchboxes, lighters, any sharp objects such as scissors, pen knives, and nail files, weapons or explosives, material of any kind. And let me be clear on that one. Some things you bring, like if you got a pack of cigarettes and a lighter, I know fewer and fewer people smoke these days, but let's say you have that on you, that's very possible that the security team will allow that to be left in a safe location at their security desk. But if you've got weapons or explosives, probably not a good idea to go to the U.S. Embassy. In fact, beyond even that, not a good idea at all to go to the U.S. Embassy with weapons or explosives. Any backpacks, oversized shoulder bags or purses, any briefcases, suitcases, oversized handbags, or travel bags. Any other battery-operated or electronic devices such as computer tablets, pagers, cameras, audio, video cassettes, MP3s, laptops, portable music players, smartwatch, headphones, tokens, calculators, or power banks. Only one cell phone allowed per applicant. So again, some of this stuff you may be able to, if you have it on you, they may be able to sort of deal with it while you're there, but and sort of put it in a safe space and hold it for you until you come back. I do know I've been going to the U.S. Embassy for years now, and when I do go down there and I have something that, usually it's my headphones. I've got headphones on, and they say, yeah, you can't take that in. They usually are kind enough to hold that for me securely and then return it to me when I come back out. That stated, not the best idea to presume that. So it's a good idea, if you now know these sort of restrictions, good idea to just not take this stuff at all when you go. So if you're, for example, interviewing for something like a K-1 visa, you've got your documentation associated with Packet 4, your Packet 3 documentation even, and all your documentation associated with proving up your relationship, etc. That, of course, you're going to want to take. But if you've got, for example, a big briefcase, maybe leave that behind. Maybe put it in some kind of packet, an envelope, and take it in that way. Again, weapons or explosives material of any kind, yeah, never take that to an embassy of any kind, or really much of anywhere, if you can at all avoid it. And the same would go for like sharp objects, scissors, knives. I think you could pretty well argue it'd be a good idea to not take that down there at all. But like I said, under certain circumstances, they may allow you to sort of securely store whatever prohibited item you've brought. For example, oftentimes my headphones, I find that to be the case. In the case of food and beverages, you might end up in a situation where you have to throw that away. So again, good rule of thumb, now that you see this sort of prohibited list, maybe just go ahead and omit bringing this these objects to the embassy at all.